show. It ain't no one show. One show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. One show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. The 901 show. Hot night. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the 901 show live from Memphis, Tennessee, where we keep you updated on what's going on and around the 901 area of the Mid-South. And, of course, I'm not alone in the studio tonight. I have with me my co-host, first of all, the heartbeat of the South and my only heartbeat of my every heartbeat, my son, Tim Harrington. Hi, Tim.
Hey, Ma. How's everybody doing?
All right. I feel happy. All right. And I got the co-hosts the mostest with us. You know, I can't do it without Sybil. Hey, Sybil.
Hey, Sybil.
What's going on? Hello. All right. Oh, she say hello. She's got her blue rose in her hair. Yeah. She's all curtsy tonight. Go ahead, girl. Hey, y'all. Guess who's in town? Through the 901 show, coming to you from Nashville with the Nashville updates. Our co-host Linda Purse. Hey, Linda.
Hey. Hello. Nice to be here.
You're looking beautiful tonight, and you are too, Sybil. Yes, and Tim. You look relaxed and handsome.
Yes, you do. I like your background too.
Y'all look good too.
Yeah. All right, then.
You're the only rooster in the house.
What's playing? Wait a minute. Something playing. Okay, hold on. 901 show got a delay going on over there.
It decided to play again.
Yeah, well, it's a delay on Facebook, and I hadn't even brought it up on here yet, so I could tell what that was, you know. So Tim, what have you been doing since the last time I saw you?
Oh, wow. Really not a whole lot of anything. I was trying to take care of some business today on phone calls, and you know how it is when you're placed on hold and whatnot. So, yeah, it's just been a telephone day for me today.
Oh, God, yeah. I hate those kind of days, right?
Yeah.
Be on
Yeah,
hold for a long time.
I
Hmm.
know, right? And a lot of a lot of businesses have moved to online with chats,
Yeah.
but you still got a lot of these big businesses, where middle-sized businesses don't have chats, and definitely small businesses don't. And so they just can't afford it right now. I understand that part too.
Oh yeah.
So, Sybil, what have you been up to last time since we saw you?
Well, I've been really busy with our fan club. I'm the president. You're the vice president, and
Hmm.
I think Timothy and Elaine, Elizabeth is in marketing promotions and everything. But I've been getting a lot of, been very busy communicating with the fans around the world with a shocking disaster news of Lisa Marie leaving us. So I would like to jump in here and say that her memorial is this coming Sunday, January 22nd at 9 a.m., and it's open to the public. It's the memorial. The funeral, of course, will follow in the next couple of days, probably a few days, and that will be very extremely private. So they are opening the gates for the public and the Elvis fans January 22nd, 9 a.m. Get there early, probably an hour early or more if you're going to, because they have to cut the crowds off at a certain number. And that's taking place this Sunday. I will be there, and my friend will be there, and representing you're an Elvis fan, if fan club, and showing my respect. So that's what I've been up to. It's been keeping me busy all week, just communicating with the fans. And I did create a special group called Lisa Marie Memories from Fans,
Hmm.
and you can people can go there and leave their artwork and poems, comments, experiences, and memories and photos of Lisa, and everything will be all in one place. Of course, there's thousands of comments now, but after a while, all that will get scattered, and you have to hunt for things. So, this is a group that will be on there forever, and you can stop by and share your heart in that group. So that's what I've been up to.
All right.
Well, that's a lot, and I did join your fan club. So,
You mean the
um,
group? Yeah.
your group, yeah,
Thank
the
you. I
one that you
appreciate that.
just created. I got your invite, so I did join. All right, Linda. So you had not exactly in the 901 area, but you are a part of Memphis. So what have you been up to around Nashville up there? I've just seen a lot of pictures.
Yeah. Well, I'm a big Hank Williams fan,
Yes.
and there's a Hank Williams singer, Alvin Anders, who lives down in Florida. And a week and a half ago, I flew down to Tampa to interview him for a little
Ah.
show I'm doing as a pilot for a
Ah.
Nashville Country Television Network. It's a Roku streaming channel. Roku, you've heard
Okay.
of Roku and Amazon Fire, and they haven't launched yet. They're getting content, and they asked me to do a show. And well, of course, if I'm going to do my first one, just in case there's not a second one, it's going to be on Hank Williams, you know.
Mm-hmm,
Naturally,
mm-hmm,
yeah.
mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
then
Yeah.
up here in Nashville, they're really touched by Lisa Marie's passing. I mean, I sat and watched the Golden Globes just a couple days before that happened, and saw her and Austin Butler sitting together, and it all seemed like a wonderful dream with him. He accepted the Best Actor at the Golden Globes for the Elvis movie, and then to have
Mm-hmm.
this happen, I mean, the people in Nashville here are, I mean, as around the world, but they're very touched. She came up here and did a lot of her music up here in Nashville, and she befriended a lot of people up here. I have some local friends who've already made a pilgrimage down to Memphis just to go in front of the gate and leave some flowers for her. So we're very touched by her passing too. We're all connected.
I was reading something.
Oh,
Yes, You
Yeah, we're-
guys, come on. Come on, co-host Tim and Sip. When y'all see me busy, y'all know to get in there, comment for me, okay?
Well, I want to say hello to Sassy Sandra Hill and Barbara Jeffries, and then Rob Collier. I think she's connected with Linda Purrs. Must be one of your friends. And I want to say hello to everybody in the comment column. So chat away so we know you're there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And Linda, thank you for sharing the sentiments of Nashville. Really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about your show. What is it that you're gonna call your particular show?
Well, I'm calling it like, like when you see like a girlfriend or something, or a friend, or like, like I saw Timothy down the street or something, I might go, hey, 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 but it's hey spelled like hay bales. So
Okay.
it's hey, Linda Purrs.
All
With
right.
hay bales around. So
Well,
hey.
Right.
Well, hey to you then.
Sounds like a winner.
I hope so. We'll see. But like I said, if there's only going to be one show, I had to do it on Hank Williams.
Gotcha. Good choice.
Well, keep us posted so we can watch it.
Oh, I will.
I think Emily's back with us.
Not
No,
quite.
not. Keep talking.
So, this is, if you have Roku, you can check, they have, what it is, they're for traditional country music and more, performances. They're into more of the live performances, and they do have music videos, but it's not the top stars. There's a whole layer of people here in Nashville that are top star quality, but nobody ever sees them. So
Okay.
this show is going to be featuring a lot of these people. So it's a Nashville Country Television Network. If you have Roku, you could go check it out right now. It's just not all launched yet.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
really nice. All right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, then. So what we'll do now is we'll take a quick break, and we have a special guest for you tonight. Let me get the chat boxes up. Oh, it's been hectic. Emails me all day. I've been emailing him and working and what have you. Okay, so there's Sandra. She says, hello, everyone.
Hey.
All right.
Hello.
And we've got another celebrity star of the South, Miss Barbara Jeffries,
Hello.
Jazz
Hello.
Lady.
Mhm.
And hello, Rob.
What's up, Rob?
And,
Hi, Rob.
yeah, and Barbara says, good evening, 901 Show. She says, Happy New Year,
Same to you.
2023.
Happy New Year.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. And y'all can take this opportunity right now to go ahead and share the show some more with your friends for us. And we'll be right back. Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Stay and stay. Don't go away.
I'd like to be what I am not. I should know better why not. Life is mine, it's a fact. I'd like to be what I am not. I should know better why not. Life is mine, it's a fact. Wake up in the morning and I picture myself flying in the sky. I'm a bird, it's not a lie. And now that I'm diving through the oceans of my dreams, I want it so bad to become reality. I'm a daydreamer. I'm a daydreamer. I'm a daydreamer. I'm a daydreamer.
What if there was a single supplement that could provide you with therapeutic amounts of vitamins, minerals, enzymes, antioxidants, and probiotics? What if it also had the latest nitric oxide boosters and some of the most potent adaptogens known to man? In other words, what if you could take one product every day that would give your body what it needs the most? Let's talk about Active Greens. The foundation of Active Greens is its Greens Biome Matrix Blend, a fusion of 4 organic grass juice powders and a robust probiotic that's been shown to survive in extreme gut environments. This blend was formulated to help mineralize and alkalize your body, support your microbiome, and strengthen your brain-gut connection. The grasses in the greens biome matrix are sustainably grown outside on certified organic farms that are situated in an ancient volcanic seabed in some of the most nutrient-dense soil on the planet. The grasses contain over 70 naturally occurring vitamins and minerals and are carefully harvested for the highest nutritional content. After the harvest, they're processed so gently that when the powders mix back into water, it's virtually identical to the freshly squeezed juice. The grass juice powder in Active Greens is especially rich in chlorophyll, a powerful phytonutrient that will go to work to improve your digestion and help to balance your body's pH. The second nutrient block in Active Greens is the NO Boost Blend. Nitric oxide is critical in our bodies, but by the time you're 40, studies show that you only produce about half of the nitric oxide that you did when you were 20. In 1998, 3 scientists were awarded the Nobel Prize in Medicine for discovering that not only could nitric oxide help prevent heart disease, but it could actually reverse it. Active Greens contains the latest and best nitric oxide boosting technology to help heal and strengthen your cardiovascular system. We can't say that Active Greens will raise the nitric oxide levels in every person, but we do include test strips with each order so that you can see for yourself what this amazing product does for you. The third nutrient block in Active Greens is the Adaptogen and Detox Blend. This blend was formulated to help you adapt to stress, remove environmental toxins from your body, and assist you in reaching your ideal weight. The Adaptogen and Detox Blend in Active Greens takes a two-pronged approach to stress. The adaptogens like reishi and ashwagandha help your body to become stronger and more energetic in response to stress. The detoxifiers like burdock root help to heal your body through the removal of toxins. As your body comes back into balance, it wouldn't be unusual for you to experience natural and sustainable weight loss. Active Greens is a superfood cocktail that's produced and delivered in a way that's mindful of people and the planet. Our focus is to bring you a product that's based on responsible farming and sourcing practices. This is our way of providing sustainable nutrition to the world. We formulated Active Greens so that you can give your body what it needs every day. Click the link below to place your order and start enjoying the benefits that this amazing supplement will bring into your life.
Okay, y'all know I'm still working. I'm gonna run the studio by myself. I got Tim. He got to go in training. He's been added to the studio, but I'm trying to put in a message for y'all right now. And where you are watching from would be great. Where you trying to chew gum and type at the same time. All right. I'll be displaying that in just a second. I see that I made a typos. So while I'm fixing this, I'm going to bring in the rest of the crew. And then we're going to get straight on to our guests, okay? All right. So let me bring in the team. Tim's coming back in. Sybil's coming back in. Linda's coming back in. All right, you guys. This is what I wanted to show you guys. And Anna One Show says hello, everybody, and welcome. Please type in your comments and where you are watching from. And you can just say hi. You don't have questions, but be sure, if you like to ask our guests some questions or our panel some questions, just please do. Type it in there. We'll try to answer, all right? Sybil, you're up. Can you introduce our guests for tonight?
I certainly can. And of course, we're happy that Linda Pearls is with us tonight. Always happy to see the world famous Emily Pearls and Timothy Terrific. He always warms my heart, and he's like icing on the cake.
I hear some, excuse me, I hear some noise in somebody's background.
Well, it's not me. I'm quiet.
Okay, let me see if I can find it.
I'm sitting very still.
Yeah, it was Linda's. I think she'll get up and shut her door, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to mute her while you introduce her. I'll take her in the green room until you introduce our guest until she's done. Okay, she's back. Okay, thank you, Linda. All right, go ahead, Sybil.
Okay, we have a very special guest tonight on the 901 show. She wears a lot of different hats with her many community programs. It's Betty Tyler. And welcome to the 901 show, Betty.
Hi,
Thank
Betty.
you.
I bet
Thank
they.
you. Hi, everybody. I
Hi
brought one of my
there.
characters.
All right.
All right. Welcome to the show.
Well,
Thank
all righty.
you.
Betty, welcome to the show. And I want to make sure that you tell us about your first degree at the University of Memphis, the Blue Note number 9, what that's all about. And you have some extremely informative things to share with concerning Martin Luther King Jr.'s and a lot of information. So, what's going on?
Well, I'm hoping that my dog will be quiet so I won't have to take this conversation out on the porch.
No. We used to love doggies because I have one and she likes to try to take over the show sometimes, but that's not like a TV or anything running in background, because they can only bark once or twice.
Yes, yes. Well, I love you guys, and I'm just so honored to be here because actually, no, very few people knew about the experiment at the University of Memphis. And you see, what it is the veterans of the civil rights movement said, somebody has got to finish this. Hey, you've got to go back to school. And what
Hmm.
they meant by that was, if you don't know Dr. King's beloved community, what was the last component? Do you all know?
I don't. So do you,
I'm waiting for
Tim?
you to tell us.
I don't think that I
No.
do.
She just asked a
It was
question, so answer yes or no.
No.
I,
it
I,
was
I, I
it
do
was
not know
the
anything about the component.
Tim,
it
do
was
you?
the economic development component. That's really
Okay.
why
Ah,
Oh,
Dr.
yeah.
King was assassinated
Yes.
because of that. And the last, I'm sorry guys about the dog, but
No,
the
we can
last
hardly hear her. Must be a small dog.
good, the last video and film that Dr. King did, he was talking about that he was saddened that he had led us into a burning house.
I remember.
11 months before he was assassinated. And
Right.
he was really talking about what we created our company, and our company Arise Be Renaissance Center LLC. We're focused on the healing and the quality of life of us because we went into trauma after Dr. King's assassination.
That's true.
America went
Hmm.
into trauma. We are
That's true.
trauma specialists. So you're looking at the zombie worker who has been prepared to help the mindset change of the new workforce. We show you how to think of work in a different way. We are
Okay.
dealing with the traumas. If you don't know about the A score, we use the A score. And as well, we will train the corporations. We've been, if you guys heard of the Blue Oval and all of the new things coming down the pipe, well,
No, that's why you're here
wow,
to tell us. Come on, girl.
exactly. Well, look, this is why we need the awareness to go out. We need everyone to text me at 901-650-1504. Get signed up. I'll do a pop-up training presentation. Train your group, your team. Bring your brain. Of course, zombies like brains. Bring your
Okay.
brain current so that you can, just be able to handle. We're dealing with so much with the COVID and different things until it's very hard to handle society. So what
Yes.
do? You become socially well. So how are you going to do that? You have to arise and shine. How are you going to do that? Well, my zombie worker is there for you. And not just
Okay.
you, but our veteran civil rights leaders, they put some special ingredients in social wellness so that we could finish the beloved community. Y'all, it's about us. We've got it.
Okay. What's that number
We've got
again?
it.
I'm typing it in.
Yeah.
What's the phone number again?
901
Hmm.
901 650 1504.
Okay, I'm gonna show
And
that
we
on the
need
screen.
we're oral history documentarians. So we need actors and filmmakers and everyone to join us because in our database, we don't just have interviews, photography, video, audio. We have conversations with some people on their literal dying bed. We have a mission, and we
Mhm.
need to share that there are things you don't know. As the former health chair for SCLC under the late Reverend Dwight Montgomery, we have those instructions and videos that we want to share. We
Okay.
also have information from the late Ralph White, who you all know was an activist in Memphis and a powerful minister.
Mhm.
Also, what I know you don't know is my late Bishop G. Patterson. I tell people he sat on me and he made me get out of the media so that I could focus on the final mission, and that's so we can heal from inside out. So you're talking about having a quality of life that's holistic. So yes, it's a lot, but we can do it.
Okay.
Well,
All right. That sounds great. So
yeah.
now Sybil said something about you having to recently got a degree in something at the University of Memphis.
Yes, we created the Civil Rights Veterans, and on my degree at the University of Memphis through the University College, you'll see two signatures on my degree. You'll see the late Representative Barbara Cooper, and you'll see Mr. Jesse Epps, who called Dr. King to Memphis. So I am known. I was the experiment gone in to the University of Memphis to create the first and only degree that we know of in the world, the finishing works of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Yay!
Yes, yes, yes.
All right.
So yesterday, guys, we were at Southland Mall, and Judge Joe Brown and a lot of people were there for Dr.
Judge
King's
Brown,
day.
bless his
Yes.
heart.
Yes, there were a lot of people there yesterday, and it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
I did not unveil, but I will. There is a event March the 10th at the Holiday Inn by the University of Memphis. I will then be on the podium speaking about the Blue Note #9. So you all are invited. Tell everyone. I'll send you a flyer. And
yeah, send me a flyer so I can announce it up to that time. What time of day is it going to be?
It's going to be in the evening, but let's heal our Memphis. It's time. I'm so ready. It's like let the water run over me now.
Yes. All right. I agree.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, Linda has a story to tell us about Martin Luther King as well. So we're going to take a short break away. And when we come back, we're going to listen to Linda's story and what she has to tell us, in addition to anything else that she wants to add. And then after Linda, we'll have another little break. And then we will come back and all of us will chime in together. All right? All right.
All right.
Don't go away, you guys. Listen, take this time, opportunity to share the show because we will be right back.
Welcome to the Shack 12 Week Shred. My name is Rock Shabazz, and I'm here to take you through the same program that I made for this guy right here.
This program is without a doubt a huge reason why I was able to get fit and stay fit. If you put in the work and stay consistent, you just might be able to keep up. It's time for you to get to work.
So, are you going to Amy's wedding?
I don't have the money.
Yeah, you do. Who are you? I'm you, from the future. And I just got paid.
And I'm Dave. I can get you up to $500 of your future money now.
Up to $500 instantly?
Instantly.
That's amazing. Oh, who's he?
Oh, this is Paolo. We met at the reception. Hi.
Hola. Hello. Paolo.
That's me.
Download Dave and get up to $500 instantly.
Jake told the guys, she said, hey, yo, that's me. He has a wondering eye, doesn't he? So listen, all of our partners are on one page that we have, and that's where you go to find the discounts that they are giving us, particularly just us. And that link is WLO.link/@ Emily Pearls. You don't have to worry about the www and the https // just put WLO.link/@ Emily Pearls. All right, bringing the rest of the team back in, as well as with our guest Betty, and I think everybody's back. Is that right? Betty, can you get over just a bit to your left, because there we go. We want to see your whole face. There you go. Much better. All right, so Linda, you have an interesting story.
Well, it's I have a story, but first I have a comment.
Okay.
And I just want to say I grew up in Southern California.
Mm-hmm.
And I was real young when the civil rights were happening. And in Southern California, we're in our own world there. You know, there's Disneyland, and we're like in our own Disneyland down there. We don't even know San Francisco exists, you know.
Yeah,
But in Southern California, you're just in your own world. But when I heard of all these things going on, like Rosa Parks and stuff, my little brain was going, what do you mean the back of the bus? What they must be talking about before the Civil War. And then I thought, no, they didn't have buses back then. It was hard for me to wrap my brain around what was going on in the South.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, because where I went to school, a lot of blacks, a lot of Asians were in my school.
Mm-hmm.
George Washington Junior High School, 7th grade. My first crush was Rudy Fitzgerald, and when I heard these things were going on, you know, separate hotels, separate restaurants, separate bathrooms, separate theater areas, it just kind of blew me away in my little brain, and it was really hard to comprehend, because where I was in Long Beach, California at this time.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have that going on at all, so I couldn't understand we're in America, what is going on, you know.
Yeah.
So and then from there, obviously I learned a lot more over the next few years. And it was actually really appalling. I had, you know, because like, especially down in Southern California, you don't know what's going on in Florida or New York or any place else, you know. And I was just appalled. This is America. What is going on? So, and I moved out here to Nashville about 10 years ago, but I knew a lot more things, you know, a few years as things were going on. But it is. I've talked to people born and raised here, and whose relatives were in the KKK and stuff, and how they're appalled, and you know, because it touches their lives, because it's not that, I mean, it's still probably around and it's not that recent. I mean, it's not that far away. And it was just a hard reckoning to think we're in America. What is going on? So I just want to share my Southern California experience, because it's not the same. Because when you're in an area, say you're in Georgia or Alabama or Louisiana, you probably even think people understand or think like you do. And when I'm in Southern California, you think people think I think everybody in the world thinks like we do, you know, but we all is very different. And I'm glad we're working on this, and I'm glad you're working on what you're working on, Betty. Now I have my little story.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know this. So Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther. Isn't that odd? He's named Martin Luther.
German.
After a monk, Martin Luther,
a German monk,
who in Germany in the 1500s, he challenged the going thoughts of the time with greater thoughts for the people to understand the Bible and such. And he did it in such a way that when the people on his side started to rise up and they were going to go kill all the other people, and Martin Luther said, no, this is a peaceful movement. We will just do it as we do it, with resistance and calm and intellect, and grow with people. And well, Martin Luther Jr., his father went over to Germany, and he wanted to study how did Martin Luther, who ended up being, you know, like the Lutheran Church.
That's right.
And he even didn't want anybody to name a church after him. He said, no, that's wrong. But I mean, I'm just trying to tie in so maybe guests know who I'm talking about. And we're talking about the early 1500s.
Oh, yeah.
And
I know about Martin Luther from the 1500s. Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing they had on their side is the printing press was just made.
That's true.
So the first thing that was ever printed was the Bible in a dialect, so the people in Germany could read it for the first time, not just certain people reading it. Right. But Martin Luther Sr., he went and studied all this. How did this happen in the 1500s, that this movement that ended up affecting the whole world by the German Martin Luther? He came back to the United States, and Senior changed his name to Martin Luther. And then he changed his son's name to Martin Luther King Jr.
And then the King part was already there.
Right. But a lot of people I've come in contact, they don't realize that they changed their names in honor of someone who could do a peaceful movement without hatred and without killing and things. And that's what they based, you know, their movement, civil rights movement on, which I am so proud of. I just wanted to share that little bit.
Well, that's knowledge. That's awful. I mean, that's not knowledge for me, because I didn't know that. What about you, Betty?
Well,
can you elaborate?
That's why social wellness is important, and why we're bringing the zombie worker out now, because excuse me, you all will not believe I could rock your world as much as last week, a lynching and beheading.
Well, you know, Mississippi did not take slavery off their books until 1996. I was in college when it was announced on the news that they were just removing the right to own slaves from Mississippi's state law in 1996, y'all. Yeah, and you know, and so like Linda was saying about the offspring of the 4 parents who were in the KKK, you know, and had this opinion. And they really looked at it. They used the Bible to justify their misdoings and the evil that they were doing. And you know, and because anybody can use a scripture to fit what they're trying to say, right?
Well, that's true. I am one thing. I'm sorry. One thing I didn't say is that I am ordained.
Oh,
So,
congratulations! All right, minister then.
Okay.
well, I don't know if it's so positive. I tell my peers until they're going to engage with me in changing the mindset of our people. Now, Reverend Barber says, you know, consent is consent when you're silent. So my campaign is I speak silence, I speak silence. And it's a campaign that I have been pursuing my pastoral peers to bring me to your congregations, invite me, call me, let us continue the work. But I'm telling you, since 1990, and even being the former health chair for SCLC, I have not had those invitations. Now, I have been called when there have been lynchings, and I do mean recently. I have been called. Yes, that's
Well,
the purpose of me doing.
I invite you to appear on my Sunday Gospel program then,
Awesome.
minister, and let you teach us some lessons and some a message and minister to us, okay? But
Awesome.
yeah,
I've
you
been
know, the
at
thing
Hope
about
Press.
that is I identify with you, Betty, because I was ordained in December of 2020. What's this, 22?
Congratulations.
23,
Right now.
2021 then, December 2021. Yeah, okay, 21, 22, that's right.
I think it
Okay.
was 2021.
Yes, and so, you know, it's like Jesus when he went to his hometown. Those people there did not want to listen to him. They called him a blasphemer. They didn't want to own up to who he was or even act as if they knew him. They shunned him away from his own people. But everywhere else they went, all over the world at that time, Jesus was welcomed. But your own people are the last to welcome you into their fold. Always remember that. Your own is always the last. And it's the same way in entertainment business. It's the same way in politics. It's the same way in anything, you know. And then to get to Linda's other comment that she was saying about in California, they have had their own ideology. They didn't know what was going on in the rest of the world down here. That's half a nation away, right?
Right.
And I can understand that, you know, because I can remember, and I've told the story before, my mom and I used to go shopping, and when we went downtown, the blacks had to shop in the basement of the department stores. And we were not allowed to shop up top. And even in the basement of used to be what called in Memphis Shaneberg's, then it changed to the black and white store. I think it was a black and white store first. That was the name of it. And then after the civil rights, it was changed to Shaneberg's, but this store was owned by Jews. And but the Jews that moved down to the South treated African Americans and blacks the same way that the prejudice Caucasians did. And that's what I never could understand after I, started studying in college. But I was probably like, I guess 7, maybe years old when we were shopping in the basement. And I went to get me some water out of the water fountain, and my mother snatched me so hard I thought she was going to knock me and snatch me and all the way down the next week. And I didn't know what I had done, and so I was like, what did I do? What's wrong? She said, you can't drink out of that fountain. And I asked her, why not? I said, what? There's water in it. I kept telling her. She said, you can't drink out of that one. And she had to take me all the way to the end of the other side of the store. back past like some storage boxes and stuff like that,
Mhm.
to a water fountain that was almost outside by the back door for the blacks to drink out of.
So
That
you
was
need
when
an A score.
yeah, that was when
You
I
need an
first
A score
realized.
done.
That was when I first realized that there was a difference because see, I had to catch the bus in the mornings early. One of my neighbors would pick me up from our house and take me to their house to wait the bus time, right, for school every day.
Mhm.
And this was the time when the blacks were in the back of the bus and the Caucasians were in the front of the bus. And I would get on the bus, and I didn't go to the back of the bus because I was a child. Now, it's a funny thing about this, and this is something to think about. The adults, they treated as get on back there, you know. But if an African American child got on the bus, this was here in Memphis, the way I remember, because I'm an eyewitness. They didn't treat us like that. My nickname was Janie. They asked me what was my name. Yeah, my name was Janie. And so after, I kept getting on the bus every morning. They welcomed me, the Caucasians that were sitting in the front, they welcomed me and they sit me down beside them. Come and sit over here by me today, Janie. That sort of thing. So that's why when I was like 7 or 8 and going to this store to drink the water out the fountain, see, my mother didn't know
You didn't
that.
get it.
I didn't get
Right,
it.
you
Right.
didn't get it. Right.
Yeah.
And see, that's why it's so important for us to do, and we need everyone's help to get the social wellness labs out to everyone because, see, really, Memphis was different. And it's
Yes.
important for us to talk about that because when you hear some of the oral history in our databases and you hear the musicians, for instance, talk about Memphis, it's like, what do you mean, Z? We had a whole nother world. We all sang together, slept together,
Yeah.
laid down together, played together. We were family. When we came out on the Memphis street, it was like, what the crap?
Yeah, yeah.
And I said,
True.
we need to talk about this to heal our Memphis. And
That's
then when
right.
we talk about the black women and the white women, my mom was a maid, but the black women and the white women had sister relationships,
They did.
most of them. And we need to talk about those truths because
I'll tell you
what
another story. My mother did day work, and the day work that they did back then was $1.25 a day plus car fare. And car fare, that's what they just call the bus fare, car fare.
right, car fare.
$1.25 a day in plus car fare. And car fare was like a dime, and if you transfer it, it was 15 cents. So my mother worked as a maid. And what happened was, this was, I had to be in at least probably like in junior high. Yeah, I think I was in junior high, probably like 14 or 15. And what happened was the people that she worked for, the guy like lost his job, and so they lost their house, and so they ended up sleeping in their car. This is a Caucasian family. They had 2 little kids, a man and his wife, right? And like you say about the relationships were so good that my mother invited them to come and stay at our house. And so they spent like a whole week at our house as they prepared to travel to another state, you see. And
Yeah.
so that's why I say that it was just kind of, what do you call it? Asymmetric in Memphis.
Yeah. But
You had some areas that, and some people that didn't pay attention to skin color. It was just, they like you for who they like you for who you are.
right,
But
and
then
what a
the other
difference does that
side,
make?
yeah, and then the other side, we still had some that were prejudice. You know,
Right.
we even had blacks that were prejudiced against Caucasians. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't just one way street. See what I'm saying? And so I was so happy that I was raised to love people for who they are. And I know for a fact it's reflected in me today because, you know, I had I guess this is probably around 2000, about 2000. This was my one of my trying to think, what was that person to me? A friend, but not a friend. But they wasn't a friend to me. But I can't remember where I met that person.
So an acquaintance, an acquaintance.
An acquaintance, and and this lady mentioned to me. She said, "All I see you hang around is white folks." She says, I said, huh? She said, I don't see you hanging around with white folks. I said, no, I'll be with everybody. She said, well, I only see you with one or two blacks. I said, huh? I said, how many do I have to hang around? Because it sounds like to me that you are trying to insult me in some manner or not, but you're not doing a very good job of it. I said, because I don't even pay attention to skin color. You know, if somebody's nice to me, I'm nice to them. And so I guess it was just another classmate. You know, but
Yeah.
I knew the person. But I mean, why would you just sit and make an observation about that? You know, it made me feel important that person didn't have anything to do but watch me.
But, you know, really, when we think about it, we think about what's going on with the killings and all of the insanity and the traumas that's happening to us. It's so important to get the social wellness labs awareness out there. We have to help these children, and we have to help those that are having a challenge with their processing, because a lot of things through the media is being pushed. This is the first platform that I've done that has taken the courage to invite the zombie worker.
Oh, come on now, really?
I kid you not. I told you. What I'm saying to you today, and I am a part of several pastoral groups and several groups. Those groups have not had the courage to have this crucial conversation that we're having. And a lot of, you know what I'm saying? And that's why today is so important. I brought the zombie character out yesterday. I'm going to keep her out.
I like it. I got some blue lipstick like that.
Yeah. Will somebody invite me to church, please?
You don't believe me? Look.
Come on, love it, love it. I'm waiting for somebody to invite me. Invite me to a group, especially a church. Have courage to have some crucial conversations. Let's break up Sundays, which is the most segregated day, you know, and definitely I was serious. You know, I'm singing, my family, we put out a clarion call. Yeah, I sing.
Okay.
You know, I graduated Overton High School, 1984.
So you sing gospel too, right?
I don't sing just gospel.
But I say you do sing gospel too.
Yes.
I know you
Yes,
sing
I do.
different things. Yeah. Okay. Great.
Yeah. So we
that
put a
means that
video
you're gonna
out.
sing on my show on Sunday.
Well, what kind of music do you sing?
Well, right now my target is for the young people. I think you can imagine what I sing.
Rap.
I'm on a hip hop wagon. I'm gonna send you all that video. We did an offering. It's called Offer You. And it's a clarion call to reach the young people because we need to change their mindset. We need them to, it really is more positive because they really have broken the boundaries.
Okay.
The young people, are healthier.
You can send it to me when you come on the show, whichever Sunday you choose. We can show the video.
it'll give you some hope. I've been serving at Hope Presbyterian and several other churches for years with
Okay.
the social wellness tours.
Yeah.
Sister Turner, the Lee sisters, the Lee sisters that went to jail.
No, I
She's
don't
on
know
she's
them.
on my
Tim?
on my degree. And
Oh,
look,
I
in
don't know either.
The Memphis women, Slave
Okay.
Haven.
Oh,
Y'all
okay.
know, right? The Lee sisters. Sister Elaine Turner, her Joan Lee sister, Sister Joan passed, but they're champions on my degree. They're
Okay.
some of the silent, curate. Ida B. Wells, great-great-grandson, Shakur Minister Yahweh.
All
I'm
right.
curator to some of his work. And when I say curator, that means that some of their work we're putting out there. We put
Right.
in our database.
That's right. So now
Yeah.
your course at the university
Mhm.
is an accredited course. People
It's
can
called,
get credit if they take the course.
yes, social wellness and community research resource development. And what we
Okay.
did in that degree is to create the activists that will be needed for today. And they are
Okay.
called a social wellness practitioner. I have not opened my university yet. I've just brought the report out yesterday.
Okay. So you're in the making, but the course is still available
Well,
to
I
take.
have to go back and check and see if they just said, we don't want it. So that'll be research to see if it's still available. I graduated 2010, December.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Yeah.
this is the course that you took in 2010.
Oh no, this is a degree I created.
Oh, you created the whole program.
The
Yeah.
entire degree
Oh my goodness, girl.
with the civil rights veterans,
Well, you
hands
know what?
on
It
me.
doesn't just have to be the University of Memphis. You need to get online and contact all of the universities.
Well, we did go to Strayer University under Judge Michelle Betts, and that was the first time we put it out at Strayer University. And then you start seeing different kind of life coaches coming out, a health coach, a
I
this
did all of a
coach, a
sudden, yeah.
that coach. Then you start seeing all of that coming out. We were not even interested in trademarking any of that because this bigger than that. And as we saw it, actually part of the research was to see once we let it out, if it would start spreading. It
Yeah.
has, and
All
it
right.
continues to spread. So that means we're really healing, y'all. We've
All
really been
right.
healing since December of 2010. And you can go on YouTube. And if you look up Arise V Renaissance Center, you'll see the hour and something presentation that we did on the degree.
Okay,
And the
so
Urban Child
can
Institute
you,
research.
all right. I don't know if you can type into your comment column while you're on your phone or not,
Betty,
but
spell Arise for everybody because you do it different.
ARIZ is in zebra. E.
Oh,
Arise,
okay.
the letter V,
uh-huh.
Renaissance Center.
R-E, okay, let me see how to spell Renaissance. R-E-N-A-I-S
S
Rena. Yeah.
ANCE Center.
A-S-C-E Center. And where
And
do
you'll
they go
see
to find this? Online? Did you say online?
YouTube.
YouTube. Okay, let me type in
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yes, and you'll
All
see,
right.
yeah. You're gonna have
Okay.
to take some time. That's a homework, but I promise I'll give you all a grade. I do give homework. I give homework.
Okay, so we're gonna take a break and come back, and then we're gonna hear from Sybil and Tim, see if they have any things they want to tell us tonight, or even maybe a question from our special guest tonight. So don't y'all go away, stick and stay. We'll probably keep you just about 5, 6, maybe 10 more minutes, okay? All right,
Great.
then. We'll be right back.
What am I gonna get? Ooh, cherries. Oh, okay. How about cherry ice cream? With sprinkles? And maybe a baguette. And a French boy. Bonjour. Ooh la la, baby. You know what I need? Bath bombs. Bombs away! Gotta have Takis. Oh, I need balls. Okay, I'm gonna need some glue. Oh, and a new charger. I can never find those things. And I gotta get flowers for mommy. And a little something for me. Can I get a rose?
All right, we're back. Please remember to go to our link, WLO.link/ and Emily Pearls for our partners web pages. Because when you click on them, each one have a big old section. And then when you click on each section for whichever partner you want to go to, their website will come up. But it's a special website link because they give us special discounts. It's not going to be like their regular website. I know that's what y'all been thinking, but it is not. All right. And also, please don't forget to go to Arise Renaissance Center on YouTube. And I believe, I guess, say that there's a test we can take. But anyway, we're bringing them back in the studio. We're going to definitely find out because I like to have anything I can add to my list of accomplishments. I like to do it. All right.
Okay.
All right. So Tim.
Yes.
What you got for us? Or do you have a question for our special guest tonight?
I guess a little bit around Martin Luther King. He's one of the very special days for me as my son's birthday is on Martin Luther King. So he turned 29. And,
you ready to tell me?
yeah. His birthday
I never could keep up with those kids' birthdays anyway.
I know.
Sybil keep up with her grandkids and her great-grandkids' birthdays.
Oh,
But
okay.
Tim will tell you, I ain't done been able to keep up with my grandkids' birthday. I can barely keep up with. I couldn't keep up with my former daughter-in-law's birthday. The only birthday I know is his.
Yeah,
that's pitiful, isn't it?
Yeah,
I get an F for that.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. When it comes to Martin Luther King, he was a little bit before my time, but I have researched him. He was a man that did a lot of good work and put in a lot of hard work. It was so sad to have him assassinated here. He came here due to the fact that sanitation workers were being mistreated and they were on strike. And it's very, very unfortunate that his assassination took place here in Memphis, Tennessee. Some people say it's been a stain on this city ever since that, because it's a lot of conspiracy theories that goes into his assassination. But when you come to good work, clean work, turn the other cheek, that's who he was. Outstanding.
That's true.
Could I ask you something?
Yes, ma'am.
Could you put a V in between Arise and Renaissance Center? So they can find it. The letter V.
Like Victor's.
Right.
Victory.
Oh, okay. Hold on just a minute. Let me correct that and I'll take that one out. Put a V between the Z and the E.
Arise and Renaissance.
Okay, where does the V as in Victor go?
In between
let her tell me, please. I can't hear both of y'all.
In between the word arise And Renaissance is a letter V, is in
Okay.
Victor.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Arise, Vincent. But Sybil, I was trying to
V
get her.
Renaissance Center. Mhm.
Okay. Let me see if I got it right now. I did that. Let's see. Did it change? Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay. All right there. Thank you, Betty.
Thank you.
Sybil, I was still there. And I'm trying. The guest is telling me they know better than you. I can't hear both of y'all. Okay.
Well, put me in the green room then.
No, you don't have to go in the green room. Next time, you just send me the information in the email. I can have all this stuff ready when you bring your guests along. Okay.
Well, she had a lot of information. I really enjoyed every bit of it, and I got educated. And I think you're going to be a wonderful guest on Emily's Gospel Show on Sundays, 1 p.m.
Well, I
Talk
don't
about
know
names.
whether it be this Sunday or not. I'll have to check with her and see what Sunday she's available.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, I'll be at Graceland this Sunday for Lisa Marie's memorial. And anyway, I wanted to say very happy to have you on the show. And I believe Linda has a song that she would like to share with us.
Okay, before she does that, let me make sure that I get your number. Is that number that we put on the screen the number to call and get in contact with you? I have your email. Give me 1 second here. I got a sticky notepad somewhere. Here it
Linda,
is.
I want us to do a project together, girl. I'm serious because after yesterday, we really, and even with your story, I'm looking for artists that will come aboard and do like the We Are the World thing, because that's how we're going to heal it. Like you said, no one knows. You know, you don't know. You cross over into Arkansas, you don't know their story. So it's going to take all of us to do it, and we've got some innovative ways, and music is it.
Okay, Betty, what's that number again?
901-650-1504.
Okay, I have your email, and I will get with you in the next couple of days to see which Sunday you are available.
Great.
Okay, so Linda, you're gonna take us out with song. I understand.
Yes, I gotta take us on, and I gotta say, my mom's birthday is on Martin Luther King Jr.'s day.
Oh,
Wow.
So we just had a birthday.
So me and Tim and you got something in about the month.
My mom lives with me the last 7 years, and so we had a fun time for her birthday. So it's like a little extra special. So I'm gonna be starting a list so I don't like duplicate my songs. But my songs are like for women who've been through things. I have some love songs, but they're kind of like, they're just a little different kind of country. But and they're good. And there aren't songs just for women. Oh, I mean, maybe some teenager girls in the pickup truck down in shots on their belly or something. I don't know. But, these are songs for women who've been through things. So anyway, here's one I've done. It's called My Heart Stopped.
Okay.
Heart stopped when I saw you, when I looked up from my chair. Well, my heart stopped when I saw you, when I saw you standing there. What are you trying to do to me? I want those kisses again. Well, my heart stopped when I saw you, when I saw you standing there. It's been a long time since I seen you. Oh, where have you been? It's been a long time since I seen you, yeah. What kind of trouble you been in? I hunger for those loving arms. Hold me tight again. Please tell me that you love me and that you want me back again. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Everybody sing, la da 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 da, da 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 da, La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Well, my heart stopped when I saw you, when I looked up from my chair. Well, my heart stopped when I saw you, when I saw you standing there. What are you trying to do to me? You know I want those sweet kisses again. Well, my heart stopped when I saw you, when I saw you standing there. My heart stopped when I saw you, when I saw you over there.
All right, let's get a reaction from the audience on that. That was cool.
Thank
I
you.
like that. That was so cool. Yeah. That's really good one. Yeah, that's kind of true with a love song, right? Yeah, I like the one the line where you say what you been up to.
Yeah, where you been? Where you been? Coming back into my life after I've been gone a while.
Yeah. I used to call them what was it? What was that line? Now Betty might know this. Backtrack. I don't backtrack.
Oh,
Yep.
I do.
When they would come back,
I'm
when they would
guilty.
come back, try to come back in my life, I tell them, no, I don't backtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Been
not in
there, did that,
relationship.
done that. I don't backtrack.
Not in relationship.
So I was closing up my show when we Linda was talking about Martin Luther and Germany and German. For some reason, I took German in college at the University of Memphis. I took 3 semesters of it. And I got a B1 semester. I think it was my first semester. And then the other semesters, I got A's in it. For some reason, German was easier to speak to me than French. And I really wanted Latin, but they stopped teaching Latin in school. When I was in junior high school, I took Latin, and that was really easy for me to speak. But Sie sprechen Deutsch, and so I could say Guten Nacht for tonight. May good night.
Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay, then. So y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. I want to thank our special guest, Betty. She will be back. I can guarantee y'all that. And I know the audience enjoyed you, so because we sure did. And I want to thank my co-hosts for the 901 show that's growing this show. That's Tim Harrington, Sybil Presley, and Linda Purrs. And so we're just going to keep going and growing and growing. And we won't forget anybody as we grow. That's the main thing, because we do our show for you all, okay? We don't do it because we get paid. We don't do it because it's our hobby, because we got some other hobbies we could be doing, right, y'all? But we do it because we love y'all, okay? And March 11th, what was your date for your event? March the 10th, right? Betty?
March
Maybe
the
you said-
10th.
Yeah, March.
March the 10th.
What day? Do you know what day that is on? Yeah.
I don't know what day that is, but I'm going to send you all the flyer.
I'm gonna see what date it is.
But I think it's the Friday, because isn't it March 11th? I was circling that on my calendar. That's a Saturday.
About the 11th is when we're gonna have our big celebration, celebrating all of our shows. That's
Awesome.
right. And I will get the information to you all, to everybody. Trying to do that finalization probably about the second week in next month.
Right. And that isn't a show. That is
It's
gonna be
it's gonna
get
be in Memphis.
together.
You're gonna have to fly here, Linda, and you get to fly free. Right?
Yeah.
So look, you know why I said that, don't you? So you don't have an excuse for not coming.
Yeah, I know. Well, I got it circled on my calendar. I'm trying to work it out or figure out. I'll get with you on the times, or let me know, what a little more what's going on.
Yeah, okay. And we'll find somewhere to bunk you for the night. You can spend the night with Sybil if you have to.
Woo! Okay, that'll work out.
Sybil, that'll work, won't it?
Well, I don't have a couch, but we'll figure out something.
Or somebody else, if somebody has a couch or
I've
you
got
know,
a Bible love seat.
it could be somebody besides Sybil. If anybody's interested,
Okay, we'll take care of you. Don't worry about
okay.
it.
We'll find something. I can always get a sleeping bag.
We'll take that. I sure want to sleep on a sleeping bag, but we'll take care of you. You know, I got
No,
this big
I
old
would-
wild
I would
crazy
give her
dog
my
here.
twin bed. I was sleeping in the sleeping bag.
Oh, there you go. Now that'll work.
I have a twin bed. It's all I have is a small
Oh, that's
apartment.
that's okay. Well, we'll get together. We'll talk about it, and
we'll
we'll
talk
see.
about
Because
it.
like it could be somebody else. You might have a friend or something that
Yeah,
wouldn't
for
mind.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll fix you up.
Extra
Don't
room.
worry about it. Don't worry
We're
about
gonna
it.
figure out something.
Well, we know plenty of people that love
Yes,
love
we
us,
do.
take care of you.
Okay.
And
Right.
people with people we trust and know, so you'll be safe.
Yes.
Okay?
That we know. Uh-huh.
That's right. All right then. So guys, listen, that's our time. We're gonna get out of Dodge City. And as we say always on the 901 show, Sybil, what do we say?
We have fun on the 901.
That's right. That's our time. Bye-bye, y'all. We will see you guys Thursday night for Pearls Politics. Bye-bye. It's the 901 show. 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. 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 Get on this hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. It's the 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. 901 show.